century, and the name of temple is called Nyata Pola. Nyata Pola defines the temple with 5 stories. So in general, in Nepal, only there are 2 temples with 5 stories. Okay? So you can find this one is here, and next one is another town of the Pachan. And the rest of you don't find any 5-story temple. The maximum some place of 4. In general, 3 or 2. So the 5-story temple, there are only 2, and this one is the most beautiful considered as. Consider that's why with the 5-story Nyata Pola temple name. And this temple is dedicated to the Hindu deity called the Siddhi Lakshmi. The god is called considered as a form of tantrikas. So thus the main entrance of the door is simply padlocked. The priest only they goes inside to perform the ritual ceremonies inside. So considered as a very energy and very strong strength like that one. So the normal people cannot go inside to the temple. So always been locked up. So if you see, this is also the 5-story up. In the steps also there are 5-story. 5 steps like that one. And each one, in the first one, there are the statue of the 2 persons. They are called the wrestler, named called Atapatu and Jamu. Then there are 2 elephants, the lions, the mythological animals, and the semi-goddess. There is a legend regarding all these figures. The first one, the wrestler, they consider as each wrestler have a power of 10 people. So and the 10, that is multiplying by 10, 10, 10. So the second one, 10 more to the first one, like third one, more to the second one. That's all multiplying by 10, 10. So the end one is more powerful. So this all the 5 are the guardians of the temples. So that's what's also defined as the strength and power of the goddess. Okay? So this temple is very beautiful. You see those wooden columns, that is what we call the struts. The strut, it has 108 number of struts from bottom to top. So each have a carving of the figure of deities of the Hindus with multiple hands. And the multiple hands is symbolic meaning of the omnipotential, the power. So the combination of the power. The more hands, the more combination and more strength. So there are 108 main carvings bottom to top. The elevation is almost around 30 meters of the height, this one. But in 1934, in this Kathmandu Valley, had a destruction of the earthquake in 1934. It's considered as the worst in this tree, okay? And it has destroyed lots of monuments, historical places also. And this temple was also destroyed. So they have to rebuild it because it was like kind of highlights and still now. So they rebuild it. 1934, okay? The temple name called Nyata Pola, and it's a square size of pagoda. If you move your head around, then there's the next temple also this side. This was also destroyed by 1934 earthquake. And again the renovations, and this one interestingly they built up with 1 story more to the original one, okay? So before 1932 it was just 2-story temple. So after that when there's a renovation, it was 3-story temple. And this temple is dedicated to the aggressiveness of Shiva and the form like the Marxist and all what we call the Bhairava. The temple is very big and tall, but very interestingly the image of the god of the Bhairava is very small, tiny, down like niche, where the humans are trying to do the praying. There is almost 2 inches kind of a statue down there of the Bhairava. Being an aggressive temple, so the people they come and they offer the sacrifice of the animal. So you can see the lots of gods around. And the right side on the wall there's an image drawing of the Bhairava, where they have offer of the sacrifice. So there if you put your eye, there's an intense stand of the word couple in that drawing. So the entrance of this temple is the backward side. Apart from this temple, this square is very famous for celebration of the festivals. So Nepalese people have many different calendars. The one calendar is 2071. So you are traveling in the future. So you are right in 2071. And our new year is the mid of April. But it will always change because we follow the lunar cycle. So the days are always changed, okay? So that in the mid of April, in the new year, they celebrate a huge big festival. That time they build up the chariots. Left corner, there are wheels, logs and all. That is to build up the chariot. And in that build up chariots, they put the image of this god and that's pulled around. This square is being a center. That festival goes for a couple of days, and that festival always kind of talk of war between the peoples living upper part and lower part. So the festival is very much highly celebrated, and it is well known in Kathmandu. People celebrate the festival by drinking lots of rice alcohol and getting drunk. So the festival always ends up by quarreling of the people. Big fight happens always. And if you come and that time you get amazed, you are like to be thinking like I am in the festival or I am in the demonstration, because that has to be surrounded by all the riot police. So sometimes they break the chariots or anything can happen, okay? So the people, they talk always, and they always at the end break the chariots and then end of the festival and they say next year we should not do this bad harmony. So there should be build a good harmony, but never happens. So everyone after drinking they forget the things. So always happen quarreling, fighting between people and because they want to pull chariot into both sides. So the two things we always consider as very famous from this town and is one is the festival, end up by fighting with the people. Next is the yogurt. So they also do serving in the breakfast. That is yogurt is basically come from this town and they have a special name for it, royal yogurt. Okay, so people always believe and love to taste the royal yogurt that is basically bring from here. They make in the clay pots and they sell it around the town. They always have to be sacrificed the male and has to be 5 kind of animal only, okay? Water buffalo, rooster, sheep, dog and goat. No dog.